Hi everyone, as of right now I'm reading Relic by Alan Dean Foster, and I have to say it's a pretty good book. I'm a little bit behind halfway through it, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'll be putting a review of this book up in the next probably day or two. So tomorrow is election day here in the United States, so I hope you all who live in the United States get out and vote, and I think expats can actually vote through over across seas. I forget what it's called. Absentee ballot, that's right. So I went to Goodwill the other day and I got me a menorah. Paid $3 for it, so I was pretty excited. How has life been treating you, Ben? Well, please like and subscribe first. Life's full of ups and downs, but the last few weeks has just been a really unpleasant experience. I went to Zanesville and I stayed with my friend Frank downtown Zanesville, and we had a good time. He'd had, the operative word past tense, had a bed bug infestation that was so bad. Mind you, he lives in an apartment building. It was so bad they actually had to use chemicals and heat treatment. And it just was completely disgusting. But like they say, having them is not a shame, keeping them is. So I was going to talk a little bit today about my experience as a Jehovah's Witness. I grew up in it, and it was like a binding community. It was a really close-knit community. I see a lot of people on here posting videos about how negative the experience was, or how horrible or terrible, and they just have a lot of resentment and hate in their hearts. I've just came to accept it, and I thank God for the experience, because without them, I would not have become who I am today. Vive la resistance, right? Long live the resistance. So the next holiday, I believe, is... I have no idea. But I know the next major holiday is Thanksgiving. So, happy Turkey Day to those of you who live in the United States. But nothing's stopping you if you live in another country from celebrating. I mean, it's not like turkeys are like 45 pounds, or do they even use, or loons, 500 loons, something like that. I mean, I think turkey's pretty much available everywhere, so gobble, gobble, gobble. But being a Jehovah's Witness, get back to that, was at sometimes a really fun and nice experience. The idea of community was great. But leaving it wasn't very pleasant. But I pretty much told him I worshipped Odin. You know, the old All-Father? The guy Ian McShane plays in American Gods? Yeah. I told him I worshipped Odin, and that they could take their god and shove him up their less than bright side. So as you can imagine, that went over very well. That little distant segment of my family no longer speaks with me. But do I care? No, not really. No loss. So I've been trying this minimalism stuff, and it really does not work. It seems like the more you get rid of, the more you buy to compensate. I just don't understand why somebody would pay $80 for a blender and then throw it away, because it's minimalism. I think in some ways, minimalism is just as bad as hoarding. Just two extremes of the same coin, I guess. So the best way, as the Buddha would say, is the middle way. I made that rhyme, didn't I? Da da da. Let me think, what did I watch? Oh, I watched the first 2 seasons of Designated Survivor, starring Kiefer Sutherland, and I have to say, I really enjoyed that show. And I'm so happy that Netflix picked it up, so we'll have a 3rd season. I think it was on CBS, so now we're going to have a 3rd season of Designated Survivor, but it will be on Netflix. Any good movies I've seen lately? I tried to watch Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. That movie was horrible. I was not expecting it to be that bad. Yeah, what do you want? 7 years ago, right? So I look forward to reading your comments. Please like and subscribe. I mean, I'm always here. I have nothing else to do. Hello, Existential Crisis.